Praise God, folks. This is Truth Speaker coming to you this morning with results from the Charleston, South Carolina Democratic debate last night between Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, and Governor Martin O'Malley. And like I said before, and I said again, the whole first entire emphasis of the debate was on African Americans. And Hillary is coming at this debate to side with Obama and really with the platform on African Americans to stick with Obama to get the black vote. She could care less because, like I told you before, I don't care what happens when you get some of these so-called self-appointed reverends and bishops and all these kind of people, that the majority of African Americans are going to vote for Clinton, no matter, even though they've done the damage, the terrible, irreversible damage that the Clintons done. Bill Clinton, with 100% support from his wife Hillary Clinton, did to the African American community during his presidency. African Americans will vote for him still right now 97%, and most people logically look at this and don't understand why, even though Trump has been telling you the truth, and Bernie Sanders. Hillary Clinton is part of the problem. She's part of the establishment. She's part of Wall Street. But Bernie Sanders body slammed Hillary Clinton last night. Okay. Now, the debate also featured, like I say, Martin O'Malley, who lagged far behind, but attacked Clinton for pandering to African Americans by siding with Barack Obama, like I said, to minimize her Wall Street ties. She emphasized on African Americans siding with Obama to totally court the black vote. As long as she knows she got those black passes, she knows she's got African Americans, because they, after all, they have a lot of experience. They call him the first black president, even though they single-handedly locked up more African Americans than both Ronald Reagan and Bill Clinton. Both Ronald Reagan and George Bush Sr. Could you think of that, right? Okay. When you bring up President Obama in South Carolina in defense of the fact of your cozy relationship with Wall Street, he said in an earlier debate, I heard you bring up even the 911 victims to defend it. This is what Governor Martin O'Malley said. But she tried to attack Bernie Sanders on his stance on the Obamacare. You have to understand, the Obamacare, you know how much money you have to get Obamacare to keep from paying taxes if you're unemployed? Remember, I want you to understand one thing. Government statistics are a complete falsification. They're outright bold-faced lie. Now, let me tell you, it has been said by the Bureau of Labor Statistics that the total number of Americans out of work is 94 million. And that was on the news last night, and the jaw dropped. It sucked all the oxygen out of the room, so to speak. They couldn't believe it. So this 5% is a lie. Then she tried to attack Bernie on his stand, he flip-flopping on gun control. No, Hillary Clinton needs to come forward about Benghazi in her email. They need to go and tell the truth how her husband, she stood 100% with her husband and supported her husband when they passed that law, which is on aid. I tell you before, even told them that you are going to cause a lot of African Americans to be locked up. He didn't care. He could care less. Then he apologized 3 weeks ago or whatever it was, because his wife was running for presidency of the United States and wanted to court the black vote. What a disgrace. I mean, all right, let's get there. But anyway, Bernie Sanders said, you are part of the problem. You are backed by big business and special interest groups. She's just another Wall Street crony. That's all Hillary Clinton is, looking out for big business and special interest groups' interests. Do you understand that her husband, with her support, signed the NAFTA trade agreement, which sent tens of thousands of jobs overseas? That caused millions and millions of people to be unemployed until this present day. That will never work again. Now, then they came to, when the topic turned on racial basis in policing, both Sanders and Clinton agreed there was systematic racism in the criminal justice system that needed to be taken seriously, which is true. But, you know, Bernie Sanders was a civil rights activist from the start. Hillary Clinton did nothing. Her bill did nothing. She stood with her husband and also the gentrification of Harlem. I mean, remember at one time it was the Renaissance, but it wasn't the Republicans. The Democrats did more damage. These so-called... Okay, I'll expound on that later. He said, Bernie Sanders says, let me respond. I'm going to read this to what the Secretary said. Sanders said, we have a criminal justice system which is broken. Who in America is satisfied that we have more people in jail than any other country on earth, which is true, including China. Disproportionately African American and Latino, who is satisfied that 51%, get this, 51% of all African American young people are either unemployed or underemployed or incarcerated. That's a fact. I've seen cops actually beat people and make black people sell drugs for them. We've seen it, but nobody believed black people. But Hillary tried to attack him over and over again on his integrity, on the health care. It worked for some. But you know how much you have to pay unemployment? Almost $800 a tax fine. If you don't, who the hell can pay that? What good is it? Obama did nothing for African Americans. But you can't tell most of our black people that. See, we won't read. We won't read. Pick up a book and read. Study these people before you call yourself voting for them. Obama did it, but get Obama out of the chair, please. That's enough. I mean, but the debate was good. Bernie Sanders stuck to his guns, and he went back. Yes, he has a better health care plan. Now, I believe in universal health care, affordable, real affordable health care for everyone. You know, I believe that. But not at the point where you got people who can't afford it, have to pay large taxes. And $800 when the tax man told me that the other day, I said, you've got to be kidding. Because I asked him, what is all this, the concern of everybody? And it's true. You know, it's just, okay. But Hillary Clinton is a problem. Bernie Sanders has been telling you over and over and over, and so have Donald Trump. See, I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm not telling anybody who to vote for. I'm just telling you, you got to be careful who you vote for. These people are dangerous. America has turned into an allegory. Can you understand? It's a business. It's backed by big business and special interest groups. And they tell these people what they want them to lobby for, these so-called politicians. These guys make $200,000 a year, and they don't do crap. Do you understand what Congress is? We need, if Congress want to cut people's salary, they need to have a 15% pay cut. That's a petition that people are talking about starting. Cut their pay. It's a shame, you know. Okay. I just wanted to say this one thing. Now, the debate was sponsored by the Congressional Black Caucus Institute in Charleston, South Carolina. You know, what a joke. She's a joke. You know what I mean? It's like a nightmare that won't go away. But yeah, I told you, African Americans will vote for him. I told you that. Once they back Obama, because you know our black people won't read. I told you. But Bernie Sanders took the night. Bernie.